All right, so today we're going to dig into something pretty interesting. It's a new venture aiming to shake up the world of professional speaking, kicking things off in real estate. It's called the Industry Speaks Academy. And honestly, it's trying to solve a problem that I'm pretty sure every single one of us has sat through.
I mean, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You're at a conference, you're all hyped up to learn from some big shot expert, and then it's just flat. The delivery is boring, the slides are a mess, and you leave feeling like you just lost an hour of your life. We've all been there, and it points to a way bigger problem in the world of professional speaking.
So, what's really going on here? Well, at its core, there's this huge disconnect. Think about it. On one side, you've got tons of pros who are dying to get up on a stage. And on the other, you have event organizers who are just desperate to find speakers who can actually, deliver a great presentation. So what gives? Why is it so hard to connect these two groups?
And this right here, this is the heart of the problem. It all boils down to what each side wants. See, a lot of aspiring speakers are thinking, what can the stage do for me? They want the exposure, the influence, the business opportunities. But the event organizers, they have a completely different set of priorities. They need someone who is reliable, professional, and most importantly, prepared. When those two lists don't match up, well, nobody wins. And Kendall Bonner, the founder of this new academy, she just nails it with this quote. She says, talent is just one part of it. For someone organizing an event, what really matters is knowing that the speaker is going to show up on time, be prepared, communicate well, basically be a pro. It's a non-negotiable. For them, it's all about reducing risk and making sure the audience has an amazing experience.
Okay, so that's the problem. And this is where the solution comes in. To fix this disconnect, Bonner created the Industry Speaks Academy. The whole idea is to be that missing bridge, To take these professionals who are eager to speak and turn them into the exact kind of polished, reliable speakers that organizers are practically begging for.
So what is this academy really? In a nutshell, it's a professional training ground. We're talking a structured curriculum, real-world feedback, the whole 9 yards. It's all about giving real estate pros the actual skills they need to crush it, whether that's on a massive stage, a small panel, or even a podcast.
And here's what I find really interesting. It's the philosophy driving the whole thing. It's not just about teaching you how to perform, no, it's about treating public speaking as a serious responsibility. Think about it. When you're on stage, people are giving you their time, their attention. Those are two of the most valuable things they have. The Academy's whole mission is to create speakers who get that, who really honor that trust.
Okay, that's a great mission statement for sure. But how does it actually work? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the program structure and see what it takes to get in.
Right away, you can see this is serious business. You don't just sign up. Getting in is a whole process. First, you have to submit a written application. Then there's a follow-up conversation. They're really trying to make sure that the people they let in are a perfect fit and are actually ready to do the work. So yeah, this is definitely a selective program, not just an open door. And once you're in, the training itself is pretty cool. It's a hybrid model. You've got live group sessions, so you get that real-time feedback and interaction, but there's also an online curriculum you can do at your own pace. And this is key. You get live practice opportunities. You actually get up and do it and get feedback right then and there. Plus, they're planning to bring in other big names from the industry to teach, which is a huge plus. The program isn't one size fits all either. There are different tiers. You've got the standard program, which is a year-long commitment with monthly meetings. But then, for the real go-getters, there are invite-only tracks, a super intensive 12-week accelerated program, and an ongoing masterclass. It's smart, really. It lets people choose the level of commitment that works for them.
All right, a program this intense, this structured, you know what's coming next, right? The price tag. Let's talk about the investment and what you actually get for your money.
So, for the standard one-year program, the tuition is $10,000. Yep, you heard that right. That's a serious chunk of change. So the big question is it worth it? What are you actually getting for that 10 grand?
Well, that $10,000 gets you full access to the entire standard curriculum, plus those monthly live group training sessions. They do offer a bit of flexibility. You can split it into 2 payments of $5,000, and they have a 30-day cancellation policy, which is nice. But there's a catch. You can only use it if you haven't been to a live training yet.
Now, let's be super clear about one thing. This is not, I repeat, not a booking agency. Finishing the program doesn't automatically get you speaking gigs. What it does do is get you ready. The Academy is already building relationships with event organizers who are apparently thrilled at the idea of having a go-to list of speakers who they know are trained and professional.
So it's not about being handed an opportunity, it's about being the first person they call when one comes up.
So if we take a step back and look at the big picture, this isn't just about training a handful of speakers. The real ambition here is much, much bigger. It's about raising the bar for the entire industry.
At the end of the day, what they're trying to do is build a deeper bench of talent. They want to expand the pool of voices, get more diversity up on those stages, but only with people who are genuinely ready to be there and contribute at a super high level. You could almost call it a quality control system for an industry's top speakers.
And that really leaves us with a huge question, doesn't it? Could this be the future? A model where industries create these formal, high-stakes academies to certify their best speakers. Is this going to be the new standard, not just in real estate, but in tech, finance, you name it? It's definitely something to think about.